Disclaimer: this story is boy to boy. If you are uncomfortable, then you can leave. This is pure imaginary story. Please don't relate this with any idol. Whatever pics I used in this story aren't mine. I downloaded them from Google and Pinterest. The credit of the pics goes to the owner. Arthur's point of view: Yoongi destroyed everything out of anger and now he is regretting over his because Jimin was very sad. He loves their living room a lot. Yoongi thought to make Jimin happy. For that, he called Jim T and told him to call Jimin at his home so that he can do something for Jimin. On the other hand, Cook got very angry from T and wants breakup because he didn't give his time. T called Jimin to his home and asked his help to coax his angry bunny. Jimin gave T some ideas. Let's see what happens next. Jimin: okay, then I'm going. Take care of Cook. T: okay. Yoongi's words roaming on his mind and he shouts, no, Jimin, you can't go to your home now. Jimin stopped at the main door, confused. But why, sir? T: no, I mean you should spend some time with Cook. He will be happy to see you. Until then, I will be arranged everything for tonight. Jimin: oh, okay, sir, no problem. Then I am going to Cook. Jimin came into T's room and saw Cook was sitting on the bed with big angry pout. Jimin smiled to see him like this. It's his childhood habit. Whenever he gets more angry, he behaves like this. He thinks he looks so serious, but in reality, he looks super cute and squeezable. Jimin: Cook. Cook looked at him. Chimiyang. Jimin smiled. Why are you so angry? Cook: Chimiyangi, I take a decision. Jimin: what decision, Cookie? Cook: I will break up. Jimin: break up? But with whom? Cook: what with whom? Of course, that Kim freaking Taeyang said angrily. Jimin: oh, but why do you want to break up with sir? Cook: he is an unromantic person. I can't spend my whole life with him. Jimin: but if you break up with him, then what will happen with Oma, T's mom? Cook: nothing will happen to Oma, T's mom. Jimin: then how will you talk with her? She will not be your Oma anymore. Cook: no, your mom is my Oma, my mom is my Oma, and that Kim freaking Taeyang's mom is my Oma. They all are my Omas. I will not share my Omas with anyone. Jimin: okay, calm down. Nobody snatch yours Omas. They all are yours and only yours. Cook: cute glare, that's good. Arthur's point of view: they were chit-chatting with each other and Jimin tried to divert his mind from T, and he successfully did this. It's evening time now. Yoongi was already done with his surprise and T also arranged everything for his angry bunny. Yoongi came and picked Jimin from T's house. In the car, Jimin came and sat on his place, means on passenger seat as usual. Yoongi tied his seat belt. It's now becoming his habit. Jimin was sitting there with a cute sad pout. He wasn't angry with Yoongi. He was only sad because Yoongi destroyed their beautiful living room. Yoongi was also feeling guilty. He broke thousands of things till now but never feel guilty over this. This was the first time he feel like this. It's because the first time someone leave him like a normal person. Usually people scared from him and hesitate to talk with him, but Jimin, he was different from others. Yes, he was also scared from him when he saw Yoongi on the first time because of his dark and scary aura. But after spending time with him, he is starting to understand him slowly. Now he wasn't scared from him. He didn't think twice before saying anything to him. He started arguing and successfully convinced Yoongi to do what he wants. It's not Yoongi's fault. Yoongi was right at his place. He never get love and comfort since his childhood. He was forced to behave like robot, a emotionless person. It sounds strange, but he don't know what's emotion. He lived his childhood and teenage in discipline. But now, because of Jimin, he start understanding his feelings. Now he easily understands what Jimin wants. Yoongi cleared his throat. Hey kid, everything is alright? Jimin: yes Yoon, everything is alright. Yoongi: no, you are quiet today. What happened? Are you tired? Is your stomach hurting? Jimin, no, my tummy is fine now. It's not hurting. I'm worried for Cook and Sir. I hope they will solve their matter soon. Yoongi ruffles his hairs. Don't take tension, kid. He was enough mature to handle his relationship. Don't worry. Jimin, I also hope so. Yoonmin reached at their home. Yoongi parked the car and unlocked the main door. Yoongi, hey kid, close your eyes. Jimin, close my eyes, but why? Yoongi, because I said. Jimin, but then how will I come inside? Yoongi, why are you worrying, kid, when I am right here in front of you? Come hold my hand, I will show you the way. Jimin closed his eyes and held Yoongi's hand. Yoongi led him inside the living room. Yoongi, we reached at our living room, kid. Now you can open your eyes. Jimin, become more sad to remember their destroyed living room. Yoon, please take me to my room. I don't want to open my eyes. Yoongi, but why? Jimin, because I don't want to see living room. Yoongi, but it's not like that what you think. Jimin, Yoon, please take me in my room. Yoongi, in mine. What the hell? I do all this arrangement for him and here he don't want to see? Jimin, Yoon, are you there? Yoon. Yoongi, yeah, I am here. Jimin, then why aren't you replying me? Yoongi, open your eyes. Jimin, I don't want. Yoongi, open your eyes, kid. It's my order, said more strictly. Jimin opened his eyes unwillingly and what he saw made him shocked. He rubbed his eyes again and again. He thinks it's all his dreams. Jimin gave his hand to Yoongi. Yoon, please pinch me. I'm daydreaming. I saw the things which aren't here. I guess I start imagining the things. Yoongi, in mind. Here I do this much hard work for him and he thinks it's all his imagination. Yoongi, pinch his arm. Okay. Jimin screamed in pain. Ah! Leave my arm. Yoongi, oh, leave his hand. But you said me to pinch your hand. Jimin sent angry glare while rubbing his hand. Yeah, I told you to pinch my hand, not pulling out my skin. Yoongi, but it's your fault. You should tell this to me before. By the way, how's it? Jimin angrily said. What? Yoongi, living room kid, you still didn't tell me how's it. Did you like it or not? Jimin, oh yeah, I forgot it because of you. It's so beautiful, just like before. Oh my god, my center table. Went to center table and lay down on it. He tried to hug it and kissed it twice. Oh my center table, I missed you a lot. Yoongi smiled brightly by seeing Jimin's cute reaction. He literally went to every single thing and hugged it and tell how much he missed all of them. But Jimin again missed Yoongi's smile. Jimin, Yoon? Yoongi, Jimin, what's this behind the veil? There is the thing in the corner of the living room fully covered with big black veil. Jimin was curious to see. Yoongi, oh this, you wanna see it? Jimin nodded his head with shiny sparkling eyes. Yes, I want to see. Yoongi, then pull the veil. Jimin excitedly pulled the veil and froze at his place. He wants to say something but words couldn't come out from his mouth. Yoongi shook him a little. Jimin! Jimin screamed his lungs out. Ah! Yoongi flinched and put his hand on his chest. What happened? Why are you screaming? Jimin jumped in happiness and hugged him tightly. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Can I touch it? Please, only one time, please, requested. Yoongi, no. Jimin's face immediately down. Why only one time? From now onward, it will be stay here in our living room. So why do you wanna touch it for only once? It's all yours. I brought it only for you. Yoongi customized their living room as Jimin loves his old living room, so he decided to not change anything and made it again like before. He wanted to do something for Jimin. He knows Jimin was feeling lonely here because he spent his lots of time in here in the house. He was all alone. Nobody is here to talk with him. So he decided to buy big chimney for him and set this in their living room so he can talk with him by doing his assignments. He knows Jimin talks with things. Jimin, wow, it's so big and beautiful. You know, I went to a mall with Cook where I saw it. I wanted to click pic with Jimmy, but security guard wasn't allowed me. Big complaining pout. Yoongi ruffles his hairs. Don't be sad, kid. Now you have your own Jimmy. He will stay with you. Jimin smiled. Oh yeah, you click my pics with Jimmy. I will show this to everyone. Jimin happily went to Jimmy. It is taller than him. He tried to hug him and gave a pose. Yoongi clicked his pics. Arthur's point of view. Jimin is looking so happy. Everyone knows Jimin's love for pulses. He loved Jimmy a lot. That's why everyone call him Jim. Yoongi was also very happy to see Jimin happy. He went to kitchen for preparing their healthy dinner because Jimin can only eat healthy and light food because of his stomach ache. And Yoongi also eat that food so Jimin doesn't feel bad. He left Jimin alone so he can spend some quality time with Jimin. He knows Jimin has lot of things to share with him. Jimin sat on the floor in front of Jimmy and started talking with him. He was on cloud 9. He never expected Yoongi will do anything like this for him ever when they met first time. Meanwhile with TaeKook, Jimin got his surprise and he is very happy to get that. Now it's TaeKook's turn, so T forcefully made Cook ready for their surprise romantic dinner date. Cook wasn't ready, but T still has more power. He isn't only his boyfriend, he is professor too. He knows how to handle Cook very well. Right now, they both are sitting in T's car. T tied a blindfold on Cook's eyes, so he can't spoil his surprise. Cook was desperate to see what was happening there but can't say anything because first he is very angry with T and secondly T used his professor power to bring him here so he can't do anything without his will. They both reached at their destination. T parked the car and took Cook somewhere. Cook's eyes are still covered with blindfold. T checked all the arrangements. When he finds everything is perfect, he untied the blindfold from Cook's eyes and set him to open his eyes. Cook was waiting for this moment from ages. He quickly opened his eyes and what he saw made him fall on the ground. This is a beautiful place, something like the palace. It is fully decorated by beautiful lightning. It feels like royal date. T took Cook near the table and pulled a chair for him. It was all so romantic. Cook couldn't believe on his eyes. Is this real or is he dreaming a beautiful dream? The whole atmosphere was so romantic. Soft music was playing on the background which made this romantic atmosphere to more romantic. This is all overwhelming for Cook. This is what Cook always wants, a beautiful romantic night with T. He wants to feel what couples feel on their date. Yes, TaeKook is in relationship from years and their parents are also accepted their relationship but they never treat Cook like a couple. They both love each other a lot. They can't live without each other. Cook is only 18. It's not the right time to start their relationship. That's why he always control on his emotions and not treat Cook like other couples. He promised to Cook that after the graduation he will marry Cook and then start their relationship. But for now, he should focus on his studies. He doesn't want to ruin his studies. That's why they never do any couple things. They only kiss, but only for sometimes. The only difference between Yoonmin and TaeKook is TaeKook know their love and committed to spend their life with each other, but Yoonmin are still strangers. They were now trying to understand each other's liking and disliking. Cook, wow, T, it's so beautiful. It looked like royal. T, yeah, I planned royal date for my prince. Cook, offended. I'm not a prince, I'm the king now. Big pout. T chinkled on his big pout. No, you aren't the king. You are still a young to become king. So you are my little prince now. Cook, no, I'm not a little prince. See, my height is equal to yours. Compare his height with T. T smiled. I'm not talking about your height. Cook, then T, you will be my queen when you will turn 22. Cook counted on his fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Widened his eyes. 4 years? No, it's so much time. I can't wait. T smiled. It's not long time. Don't worry, I will be with you all the time. Cook, think something. Okay. T, let's start the dinner. Cook, oh wow, you brought champagne too. Is it for me? T, of course it's for my one and only bun. Have it. Cheers. Cook happily take the glass in his hand. Cheers. He took the sip, but it tastes familiar. Cook, T, is it real champagne? T, yeah, it's real. See, I opened the bottle in front of you. Cook, yeah, but it tastes like... T, don't worry, drink it as much as you want. Poor Cookie doesn't know what he drinks is not champagne, it's apple juice which he already transferred in empty champagne bottle after cleaning it properly. Cook is underage, he can't drink any type of alcohol before turned 21 years, even beer too. Well, T will never allow him to drink. T did all this for gaining Cook's forgiveness and he is successful in his plan. Cook looks happy. They both enjoyed their romantic dinner date. Cook looks very happy. He got what he always wants. T, let's go home. It's already very late now. We have to go college tomorrow. Cook remembered something. After some times, I want to spend more time here. T, no cooking. Now let's go. Don't be stubborn. See, I took you on a date. Now you should listen to me too. Cook, there is nothing special in this dinner date. That scary cat also do this for my Chimiyangi. Even they aren't couple though. T thinks, but there is one thing that they didn't do. Cook confused. What? T, I will not tell you. I will show you demo. Cook was in deep thinking. Just then T pulled him closer to himself by his tiny waist. He put his one hand on Cook's waist and other on his back. Before Cook can understand anything, he pressed his lips with Cook's. Cook's eyes widened when he touched T's lips on his. But he immediately replied T. He closed his eyes and locked his one hand in T's hairs and holding his neck by his other hand. After 5 minutes, they both pulled out. Cook's face was red due to shyness and T smiled to see Cook's shy face. T always kissed Cook with the same passion and love without any lust. Cook never dared to kiss first. He is shy and innocent too. T teasingly, what happened? Why is your face red? Do you want more? By licking his lips. Cook shyly, it's already late. I think we should go home. T, but you said you want to spend more time, na? Cook hit T's arm lightly. Don't tease me, na? T, laughing. Okay, we are going to home. He picked Cook in his arms in bridal style and walked towards his car. He made him sit on the passenger seat and drove towards their home. To be continued. Questions. How's the episode? Whose surprise you like the most, Yoongi or T? Do you think Jikook won't create any trouble after this? Author's note. That's it for today. I hope you all like it. How's the surprise? Did you all enjoy it? It took so much time to write and edit it. I can't add your request in this series because I already made it, but I can make one shot on your request. I will upload the next episode soon, but for that, you should help me too by subscribing the channel. Till then, take care of yourself. This is my new channel. Please subscribe it and share it with your friends too. Follow me on Insta and subscribe my first channel too. Link is in description section. You can find Introduction to Episode 3 playlist link in the description section. If you like this story, then please do like, subscribe, share and comment. I assure you that you will never gonna regret on your decision. Love you all. Thanks for watching.